game. It's a rich thing.
Welcome back to another video, guys. So I've got my practice hand out, practice fingers, and I love using my Born Pretty extension gel. It's one of my favourite products to use, and I've not used it nowhere near enough. Oh, is that a bit of fluff? So I'm going to do a set with that today, but I want to quickly show you some new glitters that I got. I've been really good. I've not been buying any glitters because I went crazy last year. I'm not even going to tell you the money I spent on glitters last year because it is just ridiculous. And I've been really good, but one of my favourite glitter collections of all time is my matte collection from Colours World. I've got a collection with gold leaf and a collection with silver leaf. These are the same, but these are smaller cut. These are smaller cut and I absolutely love them. If you need a collection in your lives, guys, it's this one. Right, so these are TCT 805. I will leave the link in my description box. Yeah, I have already got this collection, but mine are big hex. And these are just small hex, and they've got small silver hex, but they are full of silver leaf. Look at this for Christmas. You can't really see the silver leaf because it's all chopped up and stuff. So it's small hex, tiny hex, and it's got a fine in there with the silver leaf and silver hex. It is beautiful. Right, we've got it in a beautiful red, and yeah, the colours, the coloured part, the red and the white, is completely matte. They are beautiful, beautiful glitters. Then we've got it in like a peachy colour. Really, really nice. Beautiful. Then we've got it in a nice lemon yellow. That is pretty. Nice lemon yellow. Then we've got a couple of greens. We've got a lighter green and a darker green. Yeah, I really want to use some of these in today's set, so I thought I'll just show you. Then we've got a beautiful blue and a nice purple. Stunning, stunning glitters. I love them. Couple of pinks. Light pink, dark pink. There is actually two more pinks. I love this. The most colours in this mix is pink. So we've got them two pinks. And then these. That one's more of a peachy colour, isn't it? And then that really, really pale one. It's difficult to see with all the silver, but yeah, it's a really, really pale pink. And you can get these in 3 gram bags, 5 gram bags. Aren't they pretty, guys? Look. Beautiful, beautiful little glitters. Right, so that is that collection in with the silver leaf and the silver hex. And then I have got it with the gold leaf and the gold hex. So this is the exact same mix. But look, this has got all the little gold leaf and gold hex. All the same ones. Look at the white. Yeah. Aren't they pretty? Yeah, my favourite collection from Colours World last year was these mixes, but bigger hex. Yeah, so we've got all the exact same mix, but with the gold leaf. Look at this one, deep, deep pink with the gold. Beautiful mixes, aren't they? So yeah, I will leave links to both collections below, guys. I'm going to be using some of these with the silver leaf today. So I'm going to use these 4 today. If you was doing, I'm only doing 4 fingers. If you was doing a thumb, I would maybe use the yellow as well. If you was doing 5 fingers, I would use the yellow probably. Or a peach. Yeah, that peach would look nice, I think, with 5 fingers, wouldn't it? Right, so let's get on with it. Right, guys, so I've got my practice fingers out. I'm going to use these extra long coffin tips today. I do snip them down a little bit though. So I'm just using my regular brush on nail glue, and I'm just going to get these tips stuck on. So when you're sticking your tips on, guys, always make sure you pinch them in at them sides, because a lot of the time them side wings, they stick out. So yeah, I always give them a little squeeze at the side to make sure they're completely stuck down. Right, so I've just snipped them down a little bit, and I'm just going over where I've glued the tips on, just going over them with a file just to blend them in to what would be your natural nail. And I'm using Born Pretty products today, so I'm just going to go in with Born Pretty base coat and really rub that base coat into those scratches. Just a nice thin coat, and rub it in, really rub it in, and I'm going to stick them in the lamp for 30 seconds. So I'm just going to show you one or two. Every nail's going to be the same pretty much. I want a nail bed on each nail. So I'm starting with quite a small bead, and I'm just pushing it and tucking it really close into my cuticle area. And I'm just going to swipe it side to side. Really small swipes. I wanted my nail beds quite long and thin. Quite a deep smile line, deep nail bed today. So then I've just pulled it down as far down as I want that nail bed to go. And I'm just using this little bead of hard gel. I just kind of map out where I'm going to want that nail bed to go. So I'm just kind of swiping up and down each side and just pulling it out slightly. Yeah, just mapping out where I'm going to want that nail bed to go. And I'm going to stick that in the lamp for 60 seconds. And I'm going to give it another couple of layers because I want to build that nail bed up. I want a nice wall around that nail bed. So I think I've already gave it another coat, and I think this was the third bead that I've gone in with. And because gel sticks to gel, the next layers that you put on are so much easier because you've already built that nail bed. The gel knows where it is, kind of thing, so it will just stick to it. So yeah, as you're building it up, you'll notice it's a lot easier. The hardest one is that first layer, mapping it out to start with. So I'm going to give that a full cure now for 60 seconds. And I'm going to do exactly the same on all the nails. This one, look, I bumped it in the lamp. So I went over with another thin coat just to fill that little gap in. And I was just hoping I didn't have any air trapped in there. But I was lucky, there was no air trapped in there. I managed to just fill it in. So I'm just going to finish this nail bed off. Put that in the lamp for 60 seconds. And I'm going to do the last two off camera. They're going to be exactly the same. Right, so that is all my nail beds built. I have gave them a file off camera today, just to really crisp up the wall around that nail bed. And all these colours I'm using, these are out of the Candy Shop set of 6 from Born Pretty, except this one. This one's out of one of their pastel kits. But yeah, the rest of them, all these colours are from the Candy Shop series. I will leave links to these sets in my description box below. Don't forget, guys, you can get 20% off, 22% off actually, at Born Pretty using my discount code. It's always in my description box anyway. So I'm just going to use a different colour on every nail, and I'm just painting around the side, around the wall of that nail bed. And when you paint around the wall of these nail beds, guys, always go slightly over the top with your gel polish, and I'll show you why later in the video. Always go slightly over the top with your gel polish on every single nail bed. And once I've done that, I'm just going to stick them in the lamp for 30 seconds. Different colour on each nail. I'll just show you doing this last pinky, guys, because they're all the same, just different colours. Right, so now I'm using Born Pretty base coat, and we are going to use those beautiful glitters. So I'm just going to put base coat on the free edge of these nails, and I'm going to tuck this glitter really right up the side of the wall of that nail bed, and just fade it down halfway down the nail. I wanted the tips of these nails to be completely clear, so just a little sprinkle like that and fade it off. Different colour on every nail, and I'm going to cure them in the lamp for 30 seconds just to hold that glitter in place. Guys, I do apologise if you can hear kids and dogs and stuff. It's summer, everybody's out, and there's just no way around it. I'm so sorry. Guys, how pretty is that glitter? I absolutely love it. Right, so I'm using the Born Pretty clear hard gel now, and I'm going to get the free edge of all these nails encapsulated. I didn't really need to build an apex or anything because I've pretty much done that with the nail beds. They're more than thick enough for nails this length. So I'm pretty much just concentrating on the free edge and just going to finish building the rest of these nails, making sure to get that clear gel right up the sides, just to completely encapsulate all them little bits of glitter that are up the sides as well. And they're all going to get a full 60 seconds cure. So guys, I'm just going to show you a little bit of filing. So with my filing, I like to go straight up the sides first, straight up each side, get my sides completely straight, and then I know that they're done, I can leave them alone. And then I'll start at my cuticle area and get that nice and blended in, making sure it's not bulky. And then I just start swiping left to right, all the way down that nail. And this is the reason why I like to go over the top of that nail bed when I'm painting the wall in those different colours, because it helps you get a really nice even can you see the coloured line around the wall of that nail bed? It helps get that really nice and even if you just paint slightly over the top of that nail bed. Right, so that is them all filed, all buffed, and now we're going to give them a top coat. Born Pretty Super Top Coat, guys. Ask anybody, it's the best top coat personally available, in my opinion. I absolutely love it. It doesn't lose shine, it doesn't scratch. 2 weeks later they are still super glossy. It is a fantastic super top coat. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely recommend it. So quick top coat, and then I'm going to put some little flowers and bling. Didn't want to put too much on them because I think they were just really pretty as they are. So I've not gone overboard with bling and stuff today. So I'm going to stick them in the lamp for 30 seconds and we're going to put the bling and everything straight over the top of this glossy top coat. So I'm just going to put one flower on each nail, same colour as the nail, and just a couple of these transparent little rhinestones. So I'm just using my rhinestone glue and I'm just going to start putting these flowers and rhinestones on. So I'll let you watch for a second, guys, and I'll be back at the end. So there we go, that is them finished. I love how these turned out. I love the colours. Those glitters are perfect. I think they're just the perfect size cut. I'm not so keen on big hexes. Yeah, I love little miniature multi-mixes like this. I think they are beautiful. I'll leave links for the glitters. I'll leave links for the products I've used. It'll all be in my description box. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And hopefully I'll see you all back in my next one. Take care. Bye.